Hold up.
This meeting is being recorded.
All right, we recording. So check this out. This is how we gonna do it. Since Walt Diamonds is new to the call, we're gonna let Walt go first. Then we're gonna go with the young boy, Warren. Then we're gonna go with Ty, Malik, BG, Vaughn, and then me. We're gonna go with Walt. Walt, set it off for us, man. Who's your top 10?
Top 10 point guards?
No, top 10 players of all time.
Period. Point blank. Period.
He said point guards.
Because you know I was gonna throw myself in there, but
Nah, top 10 NBA players of all time. I forgot. I don't think Walt's the only person. I don't think I gave the info to because I just spoke to him today. So that's my bad if I didn't. But yeah, top 10 players of all time.
You on the fly?
Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird.
All right.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I like that.
That's a wild card.
You a lie.
Hold on, man. There's one person talking, man.
Fat Lever.
Oh, he said Fat Lever.
But like you said, to me, right?
Yeah, that's right. I can't live to you.
I mean, it's that.
That's 5.
Bernard King.
Okay.
Moses Malone.
Hey,
Hold up.
Wolf.
Hold up, man. Let him finish.
Let him do his 10, son.
That's 7.
It's a fat Lever.
Yo, Lafayette Lever was nice.
Oh, man. Who else?
3 more, Walt.
It might be nice, but the 10 of all time? Jesus.
Well, you might have to write those down, son, so you remember who you got.
He gonna leave some people out for sure.
No, he not.
Kareem.
All right, that's 8.
That makes sense.
You didn't say Jeffrey. Good play.
That's legal.
Can't think of no other two. Nah, I like this game, man. His game was all that to me, man.
It was solid.
Right.
It was solid.
So you look, hold up. You got 8. You got 2. You got to pick 2 more players.
Son, there was this guy named Michael Jordan that played basketball for the NBA.
Nah, I already said him.
You did?
He said that number 2.
So who's this? How many he got left, bro?
He got 2.
He got 2 left.
So he got Jordan, Fast Lever, Akeem, Kareem.
Fat Lever. Ain't no S on his name. It's Fat Lever.
You got Bernard King.
Bernard King.
So hold on, you ain't got Kobe, son.
Who would have Kobe?
I mean, we'll see. I mean, he's just saying.
Right, we're gonna see.
LeBron.
Damn, it took you that long to get a LeBron spot.
Shut up, man.
Whoa, mean as hell.
One more.
One more, son.
Yeah, I'll say Kobe Bryant. Yeah.
All right. So that's his 10. So as you can see, he picked players that he liked. This ain't about who's because it's to get 10 players. It's hard. So a lot of people gonna be left out. So it's just based on sometimes it's based on your preference, how you see the game, and who you think is the best. So we said who I said was next? Warren. Top 10. Who's your top 10?
I thought he had to give some rationale for his and logic.
Nah, we'll do that later.
We do that after everybody go.
All right, so I got Bill Russell, Jordan, Magic, Kobe, Kareem, Bird, LeBron, Tim Duncan. I got Isaiah and Shaquille O'Neal.
You stop playing.
I think that's 11, bro.
Bill Russell 1, Jordan 2, Magic 3, Kobe 4, Kareem 5, Isaiah 6, Bird 7, LeBron 8, Shaq 9, Tim Duncan 10.
Okay. That was your order, or you just had that like.
Nah, that's the order I wrote it down in on the
Oh, okay.
preparation.
I got you.
So that's your order 1 to 10. So Bill Russell number 1.
I didn't put it in
No,
like
you just who you came up with.
total of 10.
All right,
Cool.
I got you. So we got Ty.
All right. I got Jordan, Kareem, LeBron, Kobe, Magic, Bird, Wilt Chamberlain, Tim Duncan, Bill Russell, and Robinson, Oscar Robinson.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
he
what's
was
up.
on.
Yeah, all right. So we got next we got Malik.
So
This here.
we had a discussion.
One person, man, talk.
We had a discussion, you and I said, there's a million ways we could do this. So I did 2 per every position
Okay. That's
to
cool.
get to mine. So we're gonna start at the top. Give me Wilt Chamberlain and Shaq at the 5.
No doubt.
At 4, give me Elijah Wan and Tim Duncan at the 4.
No doubt.
At the 3, for me, give me LeBron and T-Mac. At the 2, give me Jordan and Kobe. And at the 1, you gotta give me Oscar Robinson and Tiny Archibald.
This nigga here.
Okay. This is why we're gonna have discussion afterwards. So next we got Vaughn. Hold up. We got Vaughn next.
What's your problem?
Hold up.
Okay.
Let Vaughn go next.
All right. I'd be quiet on the floor, please. Hold on.
Thank
Turn
you,
this
V.
radio on.
Tell him, V. Tell him what it is.
All right.
Turn
All
that
right.
down.
This is not the order. But this is my 10. I got Jordan. I got Kobe. I got LeBron. I got Magic. I got Pippen. I got Iverson. I got Shaq. I got Wilt. I got Kareem. And I got Bird. That's my 10.
Hey, man.
I ain't mad at you on that one. BG, what you got, brother?
It's tough, man. I got MJ, Kobe, definitely, AI, Tim Duncan, just a favorite of mine, Michael Ray Richardson, Sugar Ray. Oof. I gotta go Larry Bird. Even though I don't like him, I gotta go with the respect, Kareem, and it's tough. Kareem and I'm gonna go Shaq. I'll go Shaq.
All right.
Yo, on the side note, not to interrupt, BG, I love your fucking t-shirt. I wore that t-shirt for years. I wore that t-shirt for years, son, with much bigger letters.
I took over after you retired.
All right, we got Dana next. Dana, you didn't go.
That was 10. That was 10 by BJ.
Yeah, I think so.
No, I was 10.
Okay.
We got Dana next. What you got, Dana?
Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Charles Barkley, Larry Bird, David Robinson, of course. I was a huge David Robinson fan.
You bugging.
For me, Dominique Wilkins.
Bugging.
That was his man. I feel you on
That was
that.
my man. Who I said? Oh, Karl Malone. Kareem. I was gonna say T-Mac. How many is that?
10.
There you go.
That was 10.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I guess I'm the last. Ain't everybody else win, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. My 10 is Mike, LeBron, Kareem, Bird, Magic, Kobe. Those 6 just got to be on. Then my last 4, I got Tim Duncan, Wilt, Oscar, and Bill Russell.
I told you me and Rome. I knew me and Rome got the same.
That's my 10. It's some dudes that on the list to me just got to be on there. There's only about 6 people that I feel got to be on the list. Everybody else is up for grabs.
And Malik, don't talk about nobody pick, son. You pick Nate Archibald.
I'm gonna take him all day.
Because he left-handed, man. And he
What did
I don't know how
he lead?
So-
What did he lead the league in? Assists and points.
Yeah, 1 year.
It don't matter. He did it.
1 year.
So you're gonna
Russ did that.
scrutinize me.
Russ
You're gonna
did that.
scrutinize me, but you realize that some of the people y'all chose couldn't exist without other people.
Who?
Shit, I could pick out number 1. You know, the person I hate the most, if we done had this conversation, Karl Malone.
I ain't pick Karl Malone. Hold
I
on.
did.
Karl Malone is over Nate Archibald any day on anybody
Well,
basketball
you
court.
bugging. You bugging.
Malik,
Nate,
I'm gonna keep it
Nate,
100. I'm not a Karl Malone fan, but listen, bro, the proof is in the pudding. Anytime you could play in Utah with a bunch of white boys and do what he was doing, man, you gotta give him love. I don't care if they didn't win no championship.
How do I give him love when every pick and roll goes to him?
But you gotta deliver.
Jerry Sloan ran a pick and roll offense that went straight to him.
yeah, but no difference, Malik. Everybody knew it was coming and still couldn't stop it.
100%.
Nah, because John Stockton was a monster.
Oh, so now John Stockton was come on.
Yeah, he
So
was,
what?
Yeah, but John
he
Stockton,
was dirty. Don't get me wrong.
but
He
John
was dirty.
Stockton didn't make Karl Malone in his prime. When Karl Malone was in his prime, bro, he was just a
Bro,
force
they
to
came
be.
in the league. They came in the league together. They was in their prime together.
No, but I'm
What you
talking
mean?
about with or without Stockton, he still would have been, what he was. It don't matter the point guard.
I'm not buying that because he couldn't even get his
look.
own. He couldn't even get his own MVP. He had to serve it with the white boy. They had to get co-MVPs. So how do you say that? If you that live, you don't share that with that little bitty ass white boy.
That little bitty ass white boy is the all-time leading assist leader and steals leader in NBA, son. You better slow down. Talking about Stockton better than Nate Archibald. Yeah, say something.
You see the finger. You see the
son.
finger.
Malik, stop drinking, please. I can ask you a question? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 8 people on this panel. Who on here think Nate Archibald is better than Stockton?
No, I'm not.
I rest my case.
Stockton was that dude. I ain't even gonna lie.
I'm not going with Stockton.
Yes, was tough. Was tough. But even without John Stockton, man, Karl Malone to be so big was running the floor nonstop, man.
Son, he's a third leading NBA scorer of all time, son.
That's why I said even it don't matter the point guard, he still would have been.
Word up.
You know what I mean?
It wasn't
been Karl Malone.
It's getting his buckets off. That might have been his go-to.
Disagreeing with you. I'm just saying I'm not buying it. I'm not disagreeing with y'all. I'm just saying I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
So
Copy that.
Hey, so
You know
check
what's
this
crazy?
out. One of
You
the
know what's
things
crazy?
that
Jordan and Gary Payton and Michael Jordan said John Stockton was the toughest dudes they ever faced.
They ain't say Nate Archibald.
Hey, one of the things that I want us to do, like when we rebuttal something or we got an opinion about something, like, and this is like I be watching sports shows, right? And to me, I don't think that they give opinions, but they don't put it with facts. Like, for instance, Malik, you said Tiny Archibald was better than John Stockton, right? That's just your opinion. But elaborate on how was he better? Like,
That's
what
why I
did
wanted
he,
to talk
you
about
know what I'm
that.
saying? Like, what did he do
So
better than John Stockton?
and I'm gonna do this. He was better off the dribble. He was better defensively. It was a different league then, and a lot less teams in that. I'll give him that. I'll give John Stockton that. It was a lot less teams. That's why when people give Bill Russell all his clout, we're talking 10, 12 teams total. When we give Wilt Chamberlain his flowers, it was 10, 12 teams total. But you can't dismiss what this little bitty 6'1.5" dude did in an era and in a place in Boston, did what he did, bro. You can't.
He didn't do nothing. He didn't do
He
none
didn't
of
do
that
nothing in Boston.
He
Right,
didn't
he
do
didn't
none
do
of
that in
That was in
Boston.
Kansas City. That was in Kansas City. He did that.
It was. But when he came to Boston, it was the same thing. Now he had to fall back. He
He
had
was
to
a
fall
broken
back.
down player when he came to Boston.
He had to. Because it
He
was
was broke.
Boston.
He was broken down already, though. Check out his
Yeah,
wristling. He was injury prone.
bad knees. You're right. Bad knees, you're right. But he was still performing. He was still performing. So I'm not going to take anything away from him. I'm not.
Yo, is Nate Archibald?
That's your
top
opinion.
75
I mean,
player?
you can't change. We're not here to
What you say?
change your opinion.
Is
Your
Nate
opinion
No,
is
I'm
your
not changing my opinion because I'm going to take Nate. Nate in his
Exactly.
prime, John Stockton in his prime.
Just
No,
like you
I'm
said
taking
with David Robinson, you said I had to be bugging. I'll take David Robinson because I thought David Robinson was one of the top players at that time. That's what I thought in my mind.
He was, but like we said earlier, people gonna get left out. You know what I mean? Because there's levels to it. You know what I'm saying?
And
Yeah,
it's,
But there's certain people that shouldn't be included, son.
and I think also it's your body. See, I think it's your body of work. It ain't just like what you did for 2 or 3 years. Like, what did you do for are you consistent? Like talking about Karl Malone, and I'm not a Karl Malone fan. I don't even like
I'm
saying
not
it.
either.
Me
But
neither.
consistency, what he did
Mhm.
being up in Utah
Every year.
with the white, I mean, besides Stockton, he didn't play with nobody else that was nice.
The only thing he missing was the chip, but everything else he accomplished.
Right.
No, but he
Son,
had
he was
he had a
25
great-
and 10 every year.
but he had a great system. And I think that's what a
You're
lot
right.
of us realize
You're right.
is that a system will make you great. Whether you had a skill set or not, a system will
Not to my
make you
face.
great.
So know what that's like saying? That's
Some
like
players
saying
are good
you
enough to
tried
try
to
to-
knock Jordan because Jordan was in the triangle system.
But before Jordan was in,
He wasn't winning nothing. Let's
He
keep it
wasn't
100.
winning nothing until he got in the
he
triangle.
played 4 years before that triangle came about.
And he
And
didn't
he-
win
and he
nothing.
didn't
Matter of
win
fact,
nothing.
he won 1 playoff series. So let's keep it 100.
But what was he doing then? What was he doing then?
Losing.
Losing.
No,
Losing.
he was 42. He was 42 and 40.
6-0.
37.1 a game. Defensive player of the year, led the league in steals, and had more block shots than 16 NBA centers.
Really?
How many
Bro,
times?
It was going
I'm not talking
home.
about that.
Hey,
How
Y'all
many
know y'all
champ-
that.
talking
How many
about
playoffs?
NBA.
Hold up. Hey, real quick. How many playoff series Jordan won before Phil Jackson got there?
One.
Oh, so it's not so this it shows even the greatest of the great needed a system to get to where he need. Yeah, you could do all of that by yourself, but eventually you're gonna have to do something.
He needed help. He didn't need a system. He needed help.
He needed
Now-
both.
but
Now,
think about it.
both.
The system.
What was
came
wrong
from
with Phil
Malone.
Sellers?
hold on, be clear. Tex Winter said himself that Jordan didn't need a system. He needed help. Tex Winters came with the system. It wasn't Phil Jackson with the
No
system.
doubt.
It was Tex Winters.
No doubt.
But
But
the
the system came regardless how it got there.
And the system was a part of the help, man. It allowed him to do.
What did Jordan do the first 2 years? He bucked the system.
Before the
He
system,
bucked
he
the
was
system.
accolades. It wasn't a team thing. The team wasn't elevating. The system brought the team up.
That's
No,
all.
because a lot of y'all fail to realize that in 1990, the system was real and his skill set was real, and Scotty fucked off him with I got a migraine. Because they was done in 90. The Pistons was done in 90. But Scotty backed out. Mike had to go do what he got to do.
They wasn't being Detroit in 90. It didn't matter what. It wasn't their time.
Bro, it was game 7.
You wasn't beating the Pistons with one all-star. It just wasn't happening.
That's
But
like
it wasn't happening.
That's like Kyrie and KD.
Scotty's an all-star in 89, but not an all-star in 90.
Scotty wasn't no all-star in no 89.
No, you're right. He was all-star in 90. You're right.
Yeah, they
He
wasn't.
got skipped over in
Listen,
91.
they wasn't beating the Pistons until Scotty became Scotty. As great as and Mike is the man, but he wasn't winning until Scotty became Scotty. Period.
So who made Scotty?
No team by itself.
Who made Scotty? Mike, of course. Mike
in the
helped Scotty.
triangle.
But
Mike
I
in the
get
triangle.
yeah. But here's the thing, and people forget, and this is when people don't give Scotty his flowers. No Scottie Pippen, no rings. I don't care how great Jordan is. No rings.
I agree.
Nah.
He still goes down as the greatest of all time. He just don't have no rings.
Who run them out the most?
Scotty is one of the most underrated players.
He
Hold up. Let me
Yes,
hear
he
from my
is.
man. Let me hear from my man Walt real quick. Yeah, Walt, give us something, Walt. I know you've been sitting back.
Well, as far as Scotty's concerned, I think he could have took his game to any team
Yeah.
and been that dude, been the dude. And the triangle, to me, kind of hindered his all-around game because he had to follow that system. So I think if you put him on any team, he would have been that dude.
If you put him in
I
today's game, how would he fare?
Oh,
Killing.
Yeah, but
today?
you gotta look at the year Jordan was out. When Jordan was out, he couldn't really get them over the hump by himself. He didn't have enough star power to push it.
That was a bad call in New York.
that was game 7 on a fake call.
That
was
bad
game
call
7
in New
on a
York.
fake call.
They should have
in
won
New
that
York.
series. Everybody here, I think everybody here is in agreement with that. The Bulls should have won that series, man. That was a bad
Negative,
call.
negative,
And we all know, it was,
negative.
But
Yeah.
you gotta look
come
at
By
on,
itself, Vaughn.
It's a Knicks fan.
Come on, Vaughn.
No,
Stop. Come
no,
on,
no,
don't do that.
Listen,
Don't do that.
Vaughn,
Just to do it.
listen,
Don't
stop,
do that.
stop, stop, stop.
Hold up.
Oh,
Let
that
one
was
Can I
person
get the
talk.
floor, Ron? Ron, can I get the floor, Ron?
that
Can I
means
say
there
something?
wasn't separation. A bad call made the difference in the game. There wasn't no separation there then.
It was
couldn't
free
create enough
throws after that, bro. The free throws determined the game. That game was over. That game
Yes.
was over.
That game was over.
No,
That was
no,
a
no,
fair
no,
call.
no.
That
You're not
game-
going
It sounds like Kevin.
You're not going to put no smut on my man's name. You're not going to put no smut on his name, man. Yo,
You
listen, man.
Hubert Davis.
That was
Let
yo,
Vaughn
bro,
talk.
listen, man.
Let
Listen,
Vaughn talk.
man.
Hold up.
Listen, man. Ain't no one play, man. That game went 7, man. That was a hard series, man. That was a hard series, man. Yo, I watched Mike get a lot of calls. I see Mike do a lot of stuff, and I shut up. That's what the refs call. That's what they call. Don't give me that, man. I can get one, man. I can get one. I can't get one game. 7
got
years
two.
I've been putting up with this
Got
Mike,
two.
man. Come on,
We got
bro.
two.
Come on, man.
We
Stop,
got
man.
two. We got
Yo,
two.
Vaughn,
man.
Vaughn,
Yeah,
Vaughn,
We
yeah,
got
stop.
put up with the
two.
Bulls,
We got
bro.
two calls.
Vaughn,
We got
Vaughn.
two calls. The Indiana call with Larry Johnson and the Hubert Davis call.
Now, Vaughn, what I'm gonna tell
Talking
you is
about
this.
specifically
No.
Bulls Knicks.
Be clear.
Bulls Knicks.
One person, man, talk.
We talking specifically Bulls Knicks. I don't want to talk about Charles Smith and not getting that foul.
Oh, come
Come
on,
on,
What
V.
foul?
Come on, V.
Come on,
Don't
He
bro.
got this shit posted.
I
You
don't
right.
know.
He got this shit
You right,
posted.
V. Come on, V. Come on, V.
Yo, V, don't do
Look
that,
at that
bro.
play.
Don't
Look
do
at that
bro.
play again. Look at that play again. Have you looked at that play again? Because I looked at that play
Don't-
recently.
Right.
And he
Yo,
wasn't
everybody
fouled.
blocked Charles
He
Smith's
was
shot.
not fouled. Mike
He
stripped him
wasn't
from
fouled.
Mike stripped him at the bottom, and then he got it back and gathered himself. He went back up. Horace Grant with a block. Then Scotty came over. That wasn't a foul, son. That wasn't a foul.
He got
Look
fouled
at that.
twice on that
Look
play.
at that.
Look
Look
at
at that
it.
play, Vaughn. Look at that
Come
play,
on, bro.
Vaughn.
Come on, bro. He got fouled twice on it, bro. He
I'm
got
telling you, I
fouled
look.
twice on it, bro.
Oh man,
Come
y'all
on, man.
killing,
Come on, man.
y'all killing me
Next thing you
right
know,
now.
next thing you know, you're gonna tell me Starks didn't dunk on Jordan. That's what I'm gonna
No,
hear next.
No,
He did.
I'm not
He
gonna say
did.
that. He did.
That's a
He
passerby.
did.
He did.
He did.
He was a passerby. He did. I'm not gonna take that away from him.
You can't
But
take
what I
nothing away
will
from
say-
Starks.
What I will say
Play
is
hard.
this: you can't take any away from how Tony Kukoc was killing y'all, murdering y'all, and Scottie Pippen showed up.
He did.
You can't. So if we fall back, there is no, that game 7 is over with, B. It's a ghost call. He flew right
Listen,
past, everybody
kid.
saw it.
All right.
Everybody saw it. He flew right past it. But I'm not mad at you, because you know what? Even though I hate the Knicks for what they did to Bernard, I love the Knicks. Nigga, I wear the colors every day. I love the Knicks because that's what I am. But the organization is fucked up. That's why.
Hey,
man,
let me hear from my man Warren real quick. I ain't hear from him in a minute. Warren, what you got, man? You've been hearing all of this
Right. I'm not
crazy
a,
talk. What you got? What you got? What you got, Warren?
I'm not a fan. So the Knicks suck. I'm sorry. I don't want to bust nobody's bubble.
Yeah, it is what it is. Go ahead. We all know that.
Them Knicks-
Give me something relevant.
I'm saying top 10. I don't know how y'all got Isaiah Thomas in there.
the nigga's a bum, B.
What?
Isaiah's
Joe
a
Dumars.
Oh, come
was
on. Here
better-
we
See
go.
what I'm saying?
I will put Joe Dumars in front of Isaiah.
Tyrone, you didn't start it, Tyrone. Don't start, Tyrone.
You said, hold up.
Isaiah-
I want to get this straight. Hold up. I want to get this straight real quick. I need silence right now. Because we're about to go to church right now. This dude literally said Isaiah Thomas is a bum. Besides, when we was all watching ball, besides Magic Johnson, Isaiah was it's not even close. Isaiah was the second best point guard in the league by far. Like it wasn't even close.
But that's why I wore number 11.
But what did me and you argue about?
Hey,
I
well,
always told you that Joe Dumars was the dude on that team.
He wasn't.
If you remember,
He wasn't
I
though.
always told you.
No, I
Yes,
love
he
Joe.
was.
Isaiah was.
He was a great piece.
Listen, man, Isaiah back is hurting because he was carrying them dudes.
Isaiah was top dog in Detroit.
If Magic wasn't in the league, Isaiah would have been the best point guard.
Isaiah.
Period.
No,
Malik, you're not
if
still
Magic
salty
wasn't
about that
if
walkout
Magic
shit.
wasn't winning, Isaiah would have been put like this. If Isaiah would have had 3 chips and Magic would have had 3 chips, Isaiah would have been better than Magic.
No.
What?
Magic is my dude. Isaiah was a different end. I seen him destroy the Lakers time after time. And I love Magic.
Hold on.
On a messed up.
On a bad ankle.
Nate
On a
Archibald's
bad
better.
ankle. You did.
Nate
On a bad
Archibald's
ankle.
better than Isaiah. Nate Archibald's better than Isaiah.
Oh,
What?
nigga, World Be Free better than Isaiah.
Yo, one thing y'all gotta understand. That's coming from a Bulls fan. You know how that Detroit, Chicago thing is, because no, that's definitely.
I love you, Malik.
Yeah, that's definitely a no. Isaiah was that dude. I ain't even gonna lie.
I'm not gonna take nothing from him. I'm not gonna take nothing.
Y'all remember? Hold up, y'all remember Isaiah before Dumars and them got there? You remember Isaiah with Kelly Tripucka?
Yes.
What he was doing to the league?
Wrong. About it. Wrong.
Yeah.
Isaiah came to the NBA as a sophomore. He left. So he came in about 20 years old. Got right to it the moment he stepped into the. Got right to it at a time when the NBA was full of grown ass men.
Big men. It was a big men league. Yeah, it was a big men league.
He's
arguably nobody little getting busy.
He's arguably the greatest little man ever. That's an arguable debate that people can say you'll have Chinese.
Warren.
Yeah.
No, he's right.
As long as Allen Iverson is living, you can't say that.
How you figure that?
That's the greatest little man to ever run that league.
Debate that too. I debate
That's
that.
the greatest little man to ever run that league.
What you mean? What did Allen do that Isaiah didn't do? What did Allen do Isaiah didn't do? Put up points.
run the league, lead
scoring.
it in point sport game, and change the culture.
Yeah, on a hip hop version, but Isaiah Thomas' handle is better than Allen's handle.
But we talking just basketball though.
Basketball wise, Isaiah Thomas, look at his numbers. Look at his numbers. And again, he came in the league. They came in the league.
I love
both
AI, but I don't know. Isaiah was a different dude.
So
People don't realize
Isaiah-
how people don't realize how nice Isaiah was.
How
Man.
many
I don't
chips
think
AI got?
Huh?
You know, can I say something?
I mean, that's it right there. I mean, they take to the promised land, man.
Is the reason? Can I ask a question?
Go ahead, Dana.
Is the reason why Charles Barkley is not mentioned in greatest? I didn't hear anybody say Charles Barkley except for me. Why is that?
Well, here's the thing. This is, and I apologize for interrupting. I don't do top 10 because we know what an NBA roster is. It's top 15.
Yes.
So if I'm doing top 15, he's obviously in it.
Okay. All right.
What Ty and Rome don't want to hear is I'm gonna put Sean Marion in that same top 15.
Yo,
Hey,
yo,
for
yo,
real.
yo, yo,
Dog.
what?
Sean Marion.
What?
You gonna put Sean Marion in the
Sean
special
Marion ain't top
teams the whole time?
500.
Yo,
Y'all niggas is stupid. Y'all niggas is stupid. I'm talking about X factors.
Hold
I'm
up,
talking about X factors.
Sean Marion ain't better than Rome, son. What you talking about?
Yo, listen. Yo,
You know what?
let's
That's
keep
why
it
Green
100.
Bay-
On that Phoenix team, let's keep it on. Because I'm about this. Sean Marion was the 4th best player on his own team. Stoudemire, Joe Johnson, Steve Nash. He was the 4th best player on his team.
What about Dallas? What about Dallas?
What
care.
about Dallas?
I don't care.
He wasn't nice at Dallas.
We talking about Rome. I think more. I apologize. What we talk about is X factors. We ain't talking about niggas that are dominant. We
No,
talk
we're
about
not talking about no X factor.
No, we're not talking about X
Nigga, I was
factor.
an X factor. Nigga, I was an X factor. Nigga, I was an X factor. Niggas don't know me. Niggas don't know me. I was an X factor. Rome was an X factor.
Lord have mercy.
I gotta give me a couple of that stuff he got.
You don't want that because you can't handle that.
Hey,
Yo,
I
you
was
the
an
same
X
dude that
factor.
said
Niggas that's gonna play
was
defense
underrated.
and give you 20,
What
give
are
you
you
20 to
swinging
25,
at?
and you be like, how the fuck
Lord
that
have
nigga got
mercy.
that?
Why are you swinging at this crap?
yo,
Y'all niggas bugging.
Malik, let me ask you a question. Are you
Yeah.
dead? Are you dead serious?
He's dead serious.
He's not dead serious.
Here's the thing that you don't know, Warren.
He dead
Rome
serious.
and Ty
He
been
ain't
hearing this
playing,
shit
he's not
for
playing
years.
games. He's dead
He's-
serious.
I'm with
Nigga,
you on
Thing
this.
about
Rome
him,
and Ty
that's
been
one
hearing
thing
this shit
about
for
him. He
years.
does say it. He
Nigga,
means
the
it.
nigga with the ugliest shot ever in the game, I fucked with him because he played defense. He'll dunk on you. He gonna make the extra pass. He gonna do all that.
Listen, man,
So
we're not saying.
when
Hold up,
we talk about a nigga that's an X Factor nigga,
Yo,
I'm
Rome.
hold up.
We're
We're
not
not
talking
listening.
about them type of niggas.
But here's the
We
thing.
talking about the 10 greatest
Yeah.
players of all time. So Sean Marion is not discussed. Nate
not
Archibald is not discussed. You tripping, son.
so
Yeah,
you
but
gonna put
listen,
the logo in it?
we're
You gonna put the
not
logo?
talking-
Or you
we're
gonna
not
put the
talking
logo
about X
in it?
factors.
Or you gonna put the logo in it?
Who?
Which is the logo?
No,
Jerry West.
nah, he's
No.
not making the list. He's
Jerry
not
West.
making the top 10.
But
for
he the
me.
logo.
So what? He white.
There you go.
And you gotta think.
You
At
only
one
get,
point, they're
you
gonna
only
change
get
the
one
logo.
white boy in this.
We all know what the logo's supposed to be right now.
Jordan.
Yeah, it's Ant-Man. Say less.
All right, hold up. We got about maybe 15, 20. This is what I want to do real quick. I'm going to go around and ask everybody who you think is the best of all time.
You ain't even gotta ask me. You already know what it is. My kids' initials are MJ.
Oh, okay. Who you got, Walt?
Yeah, Michael Jordan.
Who you got, V? Who you got, V?
He gonna say
know
Allen
what
Iverson.
Next.
LeBron,
Dana, who you got?
Jordan.
B, who you got?
I gotta go MJ, man. 6-0.
Ty, I know who you got.
Man, listen, ain't no discussion.
Yo, but John
hold
Morant, John Morant said he'd be cooked in today's world.
Right. I heard about that. Who I got? Who didn't say?
I got Jordan, man.
Warren, you got Jordan? So everybody
MJ.
got Jordan.
Obviously. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going with LeBron.
So what?
I'm going with LeBron.
And you know what I love about you?
What's the logic?
I'm gonna tell you. I got logic to mine.
What's the logic?
And you no. Warren, chill. You know what I love about you? Because when he was going through this after I came out the military, we went head to head every day. You was on Magic and I'm on Mike. Even before I went into the military, you was on Magic and I'm on Mike. And you stuck to your guns, my G. You stuck your guns.
This is the reason. No, but this is the reason why I'm going with LeBron. Because if I look at, I'm not looking at Mike going 6-0 and all of that.
What are you doing?
I'm not doing that. I'm talking about as a basketball player. If I had to choose between Mike and LeBron, I just think LeBron could do more on the court than Mike. That's why I'm going with him.
Let me ask you a question.
But bro,
so
body of work.
No, BG.
Who body of work?
BG.
Nobody. When LeBron retired, nobody's body of work is going to be better than his.
But you, all right, we talking stats, and stats and accolades is meant to be changed. If you play the game for 5 years and somebody played the game for 20, they're gonna have better stats.
Hold up anyway, jerk off.
We talking about how many times somebody accomplished getting to the promised land and winning. That's what the NBA is all about. At the end of the day.
Okay. No, I give you that. So we got to go with Bill Russell then. Is the best.
Go higher up in stats. Somebody's always going to do that.
So with that being said, right? That's a good. I like that because Bill Russell the best?
Obviously. Yeah.
They don't even
listen.
They don't even mention Bill Russell.
If you want to go by that platform, he is up there with Mike. The difference between him and Mike, though, is in 6 attempts, he never lost.
Yeah, but Bill Russell
how about Kareem?
won 11 out of 12.
11 out of 13. 11 out of 13. But hold on.
But as far as Bill Russell, how many cats in that time and era was really on his level besides Will Chamberlain?
Wow.
No, I get that.
12 teams.
His level of competition wasn't even there either.
Right.
And he was a player coach 1 year with a ring too.
Well, if that's the case, shouldn't Kareem be in that conversation? He won on every level, from high school to college.
Listen,
Absolutely.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the best basketball player from straight career, high school, college, and pros.
Yeah.
No debate that.
No question.
Absolutely. No
question.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a quick question. Is there a difference? Between, you asked who's the greatest, right, Ron?
Mm-hmm.
So is there a difference between the best and the greatest?
Yeah.
Definitely.
I like
because I'm the best and the greatest out of all us right now.
No, it's the greatest and the best. Is it really the same?
Hold up, you said you the what?
I thought I heard him say that.
Hold on. You the what?
Why you entertaining?
No. Because this is you the what?
I'm the best and the greatest of all of us.
Got it. Let him
it, now I really know you on something.
Yo, why you? Ty, you said the best and the greatest is pretty much the same.
Yeah, that's whoever's the best is the greatest. But it's like, who's the most? Look, I always do the scenario. I always say, like in football, Randy Moss is the most talented receiver ever to play football. But Jerry Rice is the GOAT as far as receivers.
Absolutely.
LeBron James is the most talented basketball player to ever play. But MJ is the GOAT. Because it's like
facts.
Talented
Top.
and greatest. could be
LeBron
three
is more talented than Mike, so can't nobody on here say Mike is more talented than LeBron. I
Yeah.
don't want to hear this.
So here's
hold
what I
on.
argue. Here's what I argue. And I don't cut nobody up, bro. I don't mean to cut nobody off. Look at LeBron's total picture and look at Mike's total picture. What did Mike do that LeBron refused to do?
What?
What? Shoot it.
Defense.
Shoot. No, I know what LeBron
Defense.
Mike did.
What?
Shoot the ball every time you did.
Defense.
LeBron
What do you mean? LeBron, hold up, dog. Jordan made all defense 9 times. LeBron made all defense 6 times.
And
It ain't like he
LeBron
didn't play no.
get-
But here's the
LeBron
difference.
didn't get Defensive Player of the Year.
Did Mike ever guard power forwards?
No.
A couple times.
No.
No,
Did he
he
ever
didn't.
guard centers?
Not
No.
consistently. No.
All right then. So
But
Mike
Mike led
guarded
the
2
league in
guards.
steals.
LeBron
Mike led
guard.
the league in steals, and he still got Defensive
LeBron can
Player of the
guard
Year.
1 through
Mike
5.
ever guard a point guard?
Yes.
And,
Mike ever
and-
guard a
and
point
Mike,
guard?
Mike guarded 1 through 4.
Stop it.
No, he didn't.
Stop it. Because Ron Strickland and them used to give him that work. Stop it.
He
We
tripping,
can
son.
argue this all day, and I can pull up the field.
Why do you think Scottie Pippen was guarding Magic in the finals? He was big boy and Mike. You want to go look at game 1.
Magic is, bro. We watched the whole finals together. Magic.
Why
was
did
an
Scottie answer the question?
Magic was an
Why
issue.
did Scottie started guarding Mike? I mean, started guarding Magic because he had
issue.
your
'Cause
man
that's the issue.
in
'Cause I
in
really
foul
wanted
trouble
him
because
on-
he's too little.
I really wanted, and I'm gonna be a buck with you.
All right, Magic.
I just wanted Scotty on James Worthy, because that's the issue.
Hey, Malik, how come when Indiana played the Bulls, how come Scotty was guarding Mark Jackson and Jordan wasn't? Don't stutter. Just answer the
No,
question.
there's no stutter. Man, ain't nobody about to run
Listen,
around all
man,
that shit.
there's not a player.
Passing, and we know Reggie Miller is gonna stop running sooner or later. If it was, be clear. Here's the thing: if it was Steph Curry, Mike not guarding that nigga, because that nigga don't stop. If it was Klay Thompson, let's be clear: Mike ain't gonna do it. Scotty would do it. So we gotta conserve the offense.
Wow.
Listen, man, LeBron is more talented than Mike. Man, it's okay if you say Mike is the GOAT. I'm cool with that. But talent-wise, come on, dog. Like Mike is not better than LeBron talent-wise. I'm sorry. I'll give Mike the advantage. He's 6-0 in the finals. But as a straight person, I'm talking about you look at Mike game and you look at LeBron game. No, Mike is not better than him.
Game is not
Okay,
better.
okay. So let me ask you this, and I apologize, BG, for cutting you off.
Now, it's
Yeah,
all
So
good.
Mike shooting 85 for the free throw line for life, and LeBron shooting 73
Uh-huh.
for the free throw line for life. For life. What are we gonna do for that? So outside of 5 feet, LeBron shooting 42% for life is okay, but Mike shooting literally 50% for life outside of 12 feet.
I'm glad you said that because I want you to, when you get off of this, I want you to go and see they field goal percentage career. Because y'all, I think you might have forgot.
Can I eliminate the Washington Bullets?
No, he played. Did he play?
Hell no, you can't eliminate the Bullets. Old as hell.
Hold up, LeBron is in year. LeBron is in year. Hold up, in year 19, right? Let me just say this: in year 19 that just passed, 19 years in the league. This dude averaged 38 and 6 in year 19. Who's doing that?
Son, you know I'm MJ all day. But you gotta look, as far as talent, Jordan was just the specialist at what he did.
Fact.
Jordan was a straight killer. We all know that. But total everything, LeBron just do a little bit more. And it's not a bad thing. It's just he think about, like when you say Rice against Moss. What Moss got over Rice is speed and that deep ball. So he got a little bit more talent. But as far as what they specialize in,
route running,
catches and winning,
route running.
Rice is better. And it's the same thing with Jordan. LeBron, think about it. LeBron can guard 1 through 5 for real. And you can't say he can't. And 1 through 5 cannot guard LeBron.
Now, it's no question. It's no question that LeBron got a better overall game.
Yeah.
That's not even an argument. You know what I mean? His stats show that.
It's an argument, but we'll digress.
Consistency, man. Like this, and here's the thing about it, because my boy, he's a diehard Jordan fan, right? And I told him, listen, I said, LeBron didn't have to go to college to play. He was already at 16. Look at the hype he came in with.
And lived
we've
up
been
to
watching ball. There's nobody that's coming with the hype like him and lived up to it.
Most hype of all time.
You really think about it, he exceeded the hype, son.
Media age too.
Right.
He did. Absolutely.
In the media. Let me jump in. Because all right, I'll give you the argument about LeBron, most talented, can guard all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But so you will start your franchise with LeBron before Jordan?
I would.
No.
I would. I'm gonna tell you why. But I'm gonna tell you why I would take him. You know why I would take him? Because I could put LeBron I could put a LeBron with Kobe. I could put LeBron with Shaq. Mike ain't playing with them dudes because he's not gonna take a backseat to them dudes. Mike's mentality is he's the alpha male, so you can't pair Mike up with another alpha male. You could do that with LeBron because the way he played the game is different from the way Mike played the game. That's why if you look at the Bulls, they were structured for Mike, right? Because they had the right players to go with who he is as a basketball player. If you would have took another dude that was just like Mike, then you show me. Then you see the difference.
The truth
of
that.
BG, give me a minute. So what you said is you ain't seen enough of Kobe, because Kobe said he got away from a lot of dudes in the locker room because they didn't have drive. They didn't have what it was to become winners. So I quit fucking with them. His words, I quit fucking with them because they didn't want to put in the work to become killers and winners.
Mm-hmm.
Look at those quote unquotes.
He said that about Shaq. That's why he
is too.
Yo, I want to go, BG. I want to say something after you, BG.
Mike is the type of player, he wouldn't play with alpha males because his mentality of killer instinct was on the platform of I wanted to go through and beat all the alpha males in the league, not join them. So it's different.
Yeah, no doubt. But look, I always said this too. Like we had a discussion with somebody else, and they was trying to say that with Jordan, you could have put Grant Hill with Jordan, or you could have put T-Mac with Jordan, and they still would have won. No, they wouldn't have. If it wasn't for Pippen, because of Pippen's mentality and the way Pippen played, you couldn't put Grant Hill on the Bulls, and they would have won 6 chips. T-Mac, they wouldn't have won. There's nobody else that would have been able to play with Pippen. I mean, with Jordan, except for Pippen to win them 6 rings, dog. Nobody else.
T-Mac took a step aside from Vince Carter, and he was a better player.
But
hold on. Because this, I think your basketball IQ is going a little back. First of all, when T-Mac wasn't even starting, he was a young pup.
You're right.
So he came out of high school. Vince was already established. When they came into the league, he wasn't better than Vince. And
he didn't take a back. Listen, he didn't take a back seat. They put him in the back seat. He didn't take it.
They played the same position. So he wasn't getting no burn.
So if I put Vince at the 2, T-Mac at the 3, listen, I love Vince Carter. Y'all know I love everything come out of North Carolina. Mm-hmm. I love everything come out of T-Mac different, bro. He different.
So if T-Mac, if T-Mac was on the Bulls instead of Pippen, the Bulls would have won 6 chips.
I'm never gonna say that.
Oh, okay. All right. I want to make sure, son.
You said it right, but let me make a quick point about the LeBron Jordan situation. Because LeBron was paired up with an alpha male, and Dwayne Wade, right? And they definitely lost to Dallas, which should have never happened, up 2-0. He was paired with an right? So you put Jordan on that team or Kobe, they run through Dallas, in my opinion. So my thing with LeBron is that, to me, he only till like late, I say like late, maybe like, that year he had a nice little run. That year he ran through the East and then played Golden State, and dude missed the free throw, and then J.R. Smith wild out, forgot to shoot. LeBron was on some shit, but he didn't have that killer instinct though. That killer that he didn't have.
Yo,
Ty.
You don't have killer instinct, dog.
LeBron.
Ty.
Said LeBron.
PG, I apologize for cutting y'all off.
Mentality.
What did he say?
Mentality.
What did D Wade say? It was my time to do it, and I tried to defer to my friend. Got to remember, we talking about a dude that had already played Superman, but it's his dude, and he tried to defer to his friend to get his first.
See, you know what?
That's the difference between Mike and LeBron. Mike never deferred.
That's my
Mike
only.
led by example. They follow Mike.
But LeBron wasn't ready for LeBron wasn't ready for the stage
from his players, from his teammates.
Yo, dogs, he won championships with Bill Cartwright and Luck Long.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He got the most out of Bill Cartwright, that bum Nick.
Cartwright was old, washed up. And you come on.
Hey, listen, ain't no denying Jordan is a dog. But the thing with LeBron, you gotta remember, LeBron really is just Magic Johnson 2.0. So when LeBron come up the court, LeBron is not thinking, I gotta score. Like, I'm gonna get a bucket. LeBron come up the court thinking, let's make the right play. You know what I'm saying? When Jordan get the ball, he ain't saying, let's make the right play. The right play, him get a bucket.
He is the right play.
Kobe, when he get the ball, his mentality is, I'm gonna get a bucket. What I respect the most about LeBron is that mentality-wise, he not a scorer. But this nigga averaged 27 points a game about scoring. Think about it. He averaged 27. Like, everybody be talking this, Kevin Durant is a better scorer than LeBron and all this, blah, blah, blah. They average the same amount of points per game. So how is he a better scorer? And
if he was
KD
more
is
selfish.
thinking score when he get the ball. KD is thinking, I'm going to get a bucket. LeBron is thinking, I'm going to make sure we make the right play. And he get penalized for, think about it. If he passed the ball and they hit it, it's like, oh, LeBron is, he's great and all that. And then if he don't make it, then they say, oh, no, LeBron should have shot it. That's like saying when Jordan passed to Kerr that time, if Kerr would have missed, know what everybody been saying? Man, that nigga Jordan should have shot the ball.
Yeah, Jordan would have fucked up. But here's the issue. Here's the issue, B. He is a better scorer.
Who?
KD is a better scorer.
Who? Then who?
KD. The
Better
LeBron.
scorer than who?
The LeBron. But
How?
what LeBron is a better basketball player than KD.
Son,
he's a better
let me break something down to you. Simple life. If you average 27 points a game and I average 27 points a game, you're not a better scorer than me, son. There's no how. We average the same amount of points. So if I got $1 million in the bank and you got $1 million, who got more money?
Okay, that's great for you. No, that's great for you. But here's the thing. This is me and you. If you take 27 shots a game and I take 10,
LeBron, that argument don't apply because LeBron field goal percentage.
Points a game, what are you going by? If I take what?
LeBron field goal percentage is higher, so he's more efficient than KD, and those are facts.
Facts,
right?
And
he has more 50-point field goal percentage than anybody other than the center. So when the thing about LeBron is that people look at killer instinct different ways. Like, just because you shoot Kobe was a killer, but look how many people he alienated on his team. How many games he lost when he could have made the right play. He could have made the right play. When they played the Pistons, and they should have won, and Tayshaun Prince locked them up.
True,
But he's a killer.
True. You're right.
Right? The difference with LeBron, that 07 team he took to the finals should have never been to the finals. And instead of looking at like, this dude lost 6 finals, but he went to 10. He's been to more finals than anybody other than the Celtics.
Yeah, you're right.
The Lakers been to a lot too. Magic went like.
I hear this all the time. Brady's the GOAT. He the best quarterback.
No,
he got the most rings. But like I always tell people, just because this is the argument with Jordan. He's 6-0. He never lost. My man Montana 4-0 and never threw a pick. Forget losing. He never even threw a pick in the
Super Bowl. Eli shut.
No. Let's not say him. Let's not say Eli.
I'm a Giant fan.
Let's not talk about Sam, man. It's gonna get crazy.
Let's not talk about Eli.
We can do that all day. Oh, I know he a bum.
They won 2 Super Bowls on defense, so let's not talk about him.
Listen, I argue
he made one good throw.
Eli's a bum.
He made 2 good throws.
Eli's a bum, and I'm a Giants fan. Eli's a bum. Most overrated bum. Should have got no MVPs. They jerk Chuck, and they jerk me. Eli.
Big fan. He got 2
How you a Hall of
Famer
and got more interceptions than touchdowns? I can't call that.
That's the same thing Joe Namath did.
Actually, it's 20 more interceptions than touchdowns. But, however, y'all want to put him in the Hall of Fame. And I think
I don't get it.
Listen.
I don't get it.
I will always say
made it.
Him and Ben Roethlisberger is in the top 4% of the league ever.
Hey, yo, check this out. So we got like 5 minutes. We're gonna go around. Everybody gonna have their parting things to say. So the next call, what I want to do, I want us to think about who's the top 5 MCs of all. This gonna be a great debate. The top 5 MCs of all time. So look, start writing it down. Start the list down.
Son, we got to at least do 10. We got to do 10.
No, do 5.
5 is, son, you got to do 10.
Top 5, dead or alive.
We got to do 5.
It got to be hard.
BG don't even listen to rap music. BG listen to R&B.
Top 5. So listen, all right, we're going to go around. We're going to have Walt first. Walt, give us something, man, before we get up out of here. What you got?
Well, first of all, I wanted to thank you, Ron, for reaching out to me, put me on the platform.
No doubt.
It was good to see you brothers. Word up. Everybody looking good, looking healthy. And I'm glorifying God for that. And you know what I'm saying? It was just a thrill to see y'all on the last joint and to be on here now, man. I'm grateful.
That's what's up, my man Walt. All right, Warren, what you got, man?
Yo, same here, man. There's another fascinating conversation. Appreciate the upliftment, positive energy, good energy. Good to see y'all. I definitely look forward to hearing what those MCs is looking like, top 5. I'm definitely excited about that. I would have loved to hear a little more of Walt's fat lever logic, but we'll say that.
No doubt. Todd, what you got?
It's always dope talking to everybody. We talking sports. Malik, of course, tripping with this Nate Archibald and Sean Marion. I don't know how his name came up, and we talking about top 10 of all time. So I'm just saying something is in that cup that got my man tripping. But other than that, it's all love, and I love all y'all, man.
Dana Dane, what we got, Dana?
Same here, man. Just good to see everybody, man. And same here, man. Good to see everybody. I can't wait for that MC thing too. That should be interesting.
Right.
I know Rakim is the first one for me. Right.
No doubt. Y'all already know who my number 1 is, of course, Nas forever. Yo, Vaughn, what you got?
Wait.
Yo, man, I mean, not only to talk to y'all, but to be able to see y'all, man. to see y'all in the flesh, to be here, man, today amongst the living, man. This is a blessing, man. This is a blessing, man, to be amongst my brothers, man, and feel like we in Kings Park. We in the cage. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm feeling right now, man. I'm just thankful. I want to thank Rome for putting this together, man, and bringing us together, man. And it's a beautiful thing, man.
That's what's up. BG, what you got, brother?
Man, I piggyback.
Swaps the slasher. The swaps the slasher.
I appreciate you, Rome, for putting it together, man. Piggybacking all that, having us all back together is like being in the cage all over again.
Right. So for me, closing out, man, like I said, I'm glad I hooked up with everybody, and got us all on. It's fun to talk about stuff that, we got difference of opinions, and, sometimes, they go together and sometimes they don't. They make for good debates, arguments, or whatever. Everybody's knowledgeable, and just continue. I'm looking forward to next week because I know a couple of people on here. I know who their favorite artist is, and you know what I mean? So it's gonna be interesting. Like, are you going with who you like or who you think is the best? And I know some dudes think some dudes shouldn't make that list. I'm really interested in seeing Dana and Vaughn list because I know how them dudes.
Malik didn't go yet, right?
Music.
Malik didn't go.
Oh, my bad. I'll get Malik. Yeah, Malik. Close us out.
What you mean? Love y'all, bro. You know I love y'all. I swear to God, I love y'all, all y'all. And y'all my brothers for real, and we good. But next week, I'm gonna shock y'all.
You already shocked us.
What else is new?
Let's do one thing before we go. Since we're gonna do top five MCs next week, everybody just pick their number one MC.
Oh, Rakim God Allah.
Okay, Rome, who your top five?
Come on, man.
I mean, number one.
Nas, of course.
B, number one.
And number one MC, well, yeah. I'm still gonna stick with Run DMC, man.
No, we gotta be one dude, son. Individual.
That is one dude.
Yeah. Oh, that.
I ain't mad. Warren, number one.
Number one? It's gonna ruffle feathers.
I already know.
With M.
Who?
Eminem.
All right, go ahead. You tripping. Warren, who you gonna go with?
I'm going with KRS-One, man.
All right. Dana, who you got?
I don't know number one. I can't say number one. I could say top five, but I can't.
Nah, son, you got number one, son. Who you putting in number one slot?
My number one?
Yeah.
Oh man. I want to say L. My L is gonna be my number one. L will be my number one.
So L, your number one. All right, Walt, who your number one?
Rakim.
All right, man. I'm going with Hov.
There you go.
That's my number two.
And if Joe Norman was around, he would say Biggie.
Yeah. Who is going? I'm telling you, boy, it's gonna be so tight. Get your list ready.
Right now, I'm going with Chris. We'll talk all time.
Right. Yo, I love y'all, man. I love y'all, man.
Everybody be cool. Look out for that text. I'll be sending it to y'all.
I appreciate y'all bringing it to me.
One.
Next week,
peace.
Peace and love.
All right, peace.
Peace.